2015 Jayco Pinnacle model 38FLFS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And man, these things are good looking. And this is the standard body package. This is not an upgraded $8,000 paint package. They just look good, period. There's a reason this is one of the very best built things in its class. There's also a lot of extras and upgrades we like to put into them, but please keep in mind, if the listing on our website varies slightly from this video, it's because we sell a bunch of these and we don't necessarily order them exactly identical every single time. But one thing we are big on is the MORryde pin box here. It's going to give you a cushion dampening system. It's a rubber dampener basically. It'll help eliminate a lot of the jumps and jolts as you're going down the road. This particular one that I'm filming is prepped for a generator. It does not have a generator on board, but that is something that can potentially be done on a Pinnacle. Now I have these boxes here to show you. We have the TV shipped new, sealed in the box, so that you folks are the first ones to touch when you take them home. Now outdoors and in your bedroom you have a pair of 32-inch high-def flat screens with built-in DVD players. That's a question we always get, is how does the living room DVD player work the other TVs? And it doesn't. They have their own, so you can be independent. Now, in the living room, you have this, you have to really settle because you're roughing it, you know, for this big, giant 60-inch Sharp brand Aquos HD smart TV, which is just incredible. It's so massive when you put it in there. One of the TVs fits conveniently right here in a little outdoor entertainment center. You see the swing arm and everything built right in there. And what's neat is with this little roof shielding here, it kind of adds an extra layer of protection from the elements. A standard thing on Pinnacles I like to talk about is the suspension. In addition to the MORryde pin box, these come standard with a MORryde suspension system. This is also a rubber dampener. So not only are you on these big 16-inch tires with full aluminum wheels standard, but any bumps, jolts, shocks, not absorbed just simply going down the road, that will help deal with. You know, big outdoor storage area here. Just to give you an idea, let me show you. There you go. I'm a grown man with my legs stretched clear out, sitting inside the outdoor storage area. It's that large. It is really big in here. Plus, this is actually a good opportunity to show you. How many other dealers are going to take you inside a trailer like this, even on a video? This is all plywood. This is not OSB, chipboard, particle board. They don't use that. They use plywood. It's all aluminum structure. You know, this is made to last. It's one of the reasons this has twice the warranty of virtually anything else in its class. Let me flip you around to the other side here. I gotta back up. Doesn't that just look cool? Man, that just looks cool. Now this is a 5-slide fifth wheel. You have two on the door side, 3 on the off door side. It's a quint. I hear people asking for quad slides all the time. This has 5. All slides have slide out awning toppers. Now something important I always like to show people is a lot of, quote, top end trailers, you can walk up to the sidewalls, you can pound on them, they're nice and, you know, solid, but turn to the sidewall of the slide out. Jayco laminates this as well. Very few people, even in this top class, do that. They still cut that corner. That means that it's not insulated, it's not protected from the elements like this is. Largest water heater available in its class, standard item on a Pinnacle. Frameless bonded windows. Not only do they look really sweet, but they also have the seal underneath the window pane to help protect it from sun damage and wind and rain. Full high gloss gel coat, standard item on a Pinnacle. Front and rear gel coat caps, standard on a Pinnacle. LED lighting on your taillights there, standard on a Pinnacle. Fully walkable roof, standard. I've seen some people try to throw darts at these that they do not have a laminated roof. Laminated versus not laminated does not mean one is better than the other, though that is the common perception. Old brand called Teton, whatever you want to call it, fifth wheels. They were not laminated. They had a wood frame, but my God, were they well built. You know, what Jayco found with a laminated roof is they weren't decreasing weight, they were increasing cost. So it wasn't doing them any good. It was only costing you more money. Couple quick things to mention before we go inside. 4 entry steps instead of 3, so it's easier to get in and out. And if you see this type of landing gear here next to your steps, it's a dead giveaway that this does have the 6-point automatic leveling system equipped on it. As you walk in, this is one of your slides. It's your dinette, and notice this thing is surrounded by floor-to-ceiling windows. So when you're sitting here, let me kind of sit in a chair and show you. So when you're sitting here, you know, playing cards with friends, eating your bacon and eggs or whatever, you have an awesome view at everything out there. And we have residential light fixtures in slides. Speaking of light fixtures, take a look at this thing. How cool is that? This is something new they just started doing, and it reminds me a lot of like a Class A diesel pusher. Up here in your front living area, they do have a power ceiling vent fan that you see right there, and it does have a wall mount control. Now you can kind of see the radius up here. This whole ceiling is vaulted inside. It is arched interior ceiling. That is going to give you far more headroom up here, so that even tall people like me, with my shoes on, I'm at least 6'3", can stand no problem. Now, so another question we have all the time. This is a hide-a-bed. This is not. However, it can flip open, and there is an airbed that stows away under the master bed. So both sofas can become sleepers, and this section here is pure storage. Now, real quick note, I'm not sure offhand the name of this color scheme, but again, we sell a bunch of these. So if the pictures in the video aren't exactly identical, remember that we do try to keep the pictures very up to date, and this is meant for informational purposes. Again, big 60-inch flat screen mounts up here on the front wall. Big electric fireplace down here. The whole idea is that if you know, you're plugged in and you already paid for their electricity, why burn up your propane? LED lights standard through the entire trailer. No incandescent bulbs found anywhere. And see, right next to the entry, you have a couple big cabinets and closets here. You can never have enough storage, but they definitely try to give you as much as possible. And notice that not even your primary kitchen counter, but all countertops in this are upgraded LG brand high gloss solid surface countertops. Now, another really neat thing when you first walk in is a little shoe cubby, shoe garage, whatever you want to call it. And notice that all of your doors are pure hardwood doors. Actually, not just doors, but your stiles or the box of the cabinetry is also stained hardwood, not a wrap. Everything is definitely a touch nicer. And here's the little things I see in a Pinnacle. You've got extra little plugs right here. This is the perfect spot. Just leave your phone charging. You can hear it out the front door. You'll never miss a call. It's perfect. And you know, your fit and your finish on even your window treatments, it's just going to blow a lot of others away. This has the new roller shades. It has both a day shade and a night shade. Just out of curiosity, I pulled all the night shades down. It was about jet black in here. It works very well. Your kitchen, again, full hardwood cabinetry with, we have some nice upgraded sink hardware here. Now, you notice you don't see an air conditioner in the living room. That's what these two little vents are for. That's your cold air return. This has a whisper quiet AC system. That's standard on a Jayco Pinnacle. Long and the short of it, you know when your air kicks on and you got to talk like this to hear each other? You don't have to do that here. It only makes about 10% of the interior noise of a traditional setup. Big giant 30-inch convection oven, Samsung brand, all residential type stuff. Now this is so cool. This is something they just started doing as well. Little power outlet that pulls right up out of the kitchen countertop. And I call this griddle country. This is right where you're going to put an electric griddle and you know, start cooking for the family. And how cool is this space right here? I stumbled onto this the other day. It's a drawer in a drawer. It's double the storage space you would normally get out of something like this. It does appear only in the top, but again, notice you have full plywood construction and full extension drawers through the entire coach. Oh yeah, forgot about this. Gigantic new Samsung residential, truly residential refrigerator with lower freezer. You see it has little travel locks so that this thing, it can't pop open down the road. You do have to flip that lock. So you're not going to worry about your eggs landing on the floor when you get to your campsite. Unfortunately, with the placement of this window, or mirror, you have to take a look at me. Josh, the computer guy. How you doing? Sorry I had to see that. Anyway, moving on. This giant cabinet right here, as you walk through the middle bathroom, is washer dryer prepped. But what's really sweet, something Jayco's always been one of the very best about, is if you don't need a washer dryer, they add shelving in here for you. And just with the way the light's hitting the camera, it's a little dark. But, I mean, you can fit a stackable setup here if you are so inclined to do so. Again, notice that even in the bathroom, you still have the upgraded countertops. A lot of manufacturers are going to stop once you get out of the kitchen and start to give you the cheaper stuff again. Gigantic glass enclosed standing corner shower. And since this bathroom is on the lower deck of the fifth wheel, you're going to have to be about 12 foot tall to hit your head on that ceiling. It's, in short, not going to happen. And of course, in this class, you can expect a true porcelain stool rather than plastic. Now here's what's kind of cool. This is your second entry door. It leads directly to the bathroom, which is the #1 reason people are in and out, especially if you have like the grandkids over. Standard as a king bed like you see here. You can opt down to a queen, but a king is standard. What's sweet is they build this with a king in mind. So that means they leave you walking space beside the bed. You don't have to do what I call the travel trailer shuffle to get through here. Hopefully didn't get motion sick from me flipping the camera around like that. Oh, real quick, let me show you another cool thing here. Jayco slides are different. Under the bed, you still have full storage. Most fifth wheels don't offer this. Most fifth wheels put your slide mechanism under the bed and you lose all this space. Now notice you have the cordless or handheld Dyson rechargeable vacuum system. I mentioned the airbed that is stored under here that goes upstairs if you need it. And the box back there, the cardboard box, is an outdoor grill that comes with this. Cool, handy little item is a neat little safe that stores under here. And when you're done, it's just one hand easy. Gigantic rear window on this. That's one of the things I like, is it has a lot of viewing potential. And this huge, this is your fifth slide right here. This is also a slide, this whole thing that's in the frame right now. You know, tons of storage through the whole thing. Again, everything is hardwood, full extension. And one more thing to mention while I'm back here is you see the second air conditioner, but notice that it's centralized. A lot of manufacturers don't do that in your bedroom, even in a high-class unit. The trick there is that if this is not centralized, then you're going to get double the AC in your bedroom, and you're going to freeze to death back here. And if you have guests up front, they're going to sweat. You don't have to worry about that in Jayco because both units have their own thermostat. So you know, your bedroom is not set as a slave to the living room. You know, geez, I went way over time on this. So give us a call. Whole lot more to learn about one of these. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.